Over 80% of drivers have zero clue these brilliant car tricks even exist. But here's the crazy part. One of these easy hacks could literally save you thousands by preventing early engine damage. And most drivers ignore these tricks their entire lives, and you might be one of them. Before you spend another dollar at the mechanic, here are 15 brilliant car hacks you don't know about. Don't skip any of them. These will save you time and money. Let's start with hack number 15, cat litter for foggy car windows. Your windshield keeps fogging up from the inside. The moisture is building up, making it impossible to see clearly. You're constantly wiping it down with your sleeve or turning the defroster on full blast. Most drivers panic at this point, thinking they need expensive anti-fog treatments or there's something wrong with their ventilation system. But here's what they don't tell you. The problem isn't your car, it's trapped moisture in the cabin, and you can fix it with something you'd never expect. Grab a clean sock or pantyhose and fill it with silica-based cat litter. Tie it off and place it on your dashboard or under your seat. The cat litter absorbs excess moisture from the air, preventing your windows from fogging up in the first place. One sock filled with cat litter can last for weeks or even months depending on your climate. When it stops working, just empty it out and refill it with fresh litter. A $5 bag of cat litter can solve this problem for an entire year. And here's the kicker. This trick works year-round. In summer, it prevents that muggy feeling and moisture buildup. In winter, it stops your windows from frosting on the inside overnight. What they don't tell you is that trapped moisture doesn't just cause foggy windows. It can lead to mold growth, musty odors, and even damage to your electronics over time. Hack number 14, Vaseline on car interior. Your car's interior plastic surfaces are looking faded and dull. The dashboard, door panels, and center console have lost their shine and look years older than they should. Detailing shops want $100 or more to restore your interior, and specialty products at the auto parts store cost $15 to $20 a bottle. But here's the hack. Petroleum jelly. That same jar of Vaseline sitting in your bathroom cabinet. Take a small amount on a microfiber cloth and wipe down all your interior plastic and vinyl surfaces. Use light, even strokes, and buff away any excess. The Vaseline restores the deep black color, brings back the shine, and makes everything look brand new. One $3 jar can detail your entire interior multiple times. And here's the kicker. Vaseline doesn't just make things look better, it actually protects the plastic from UV damage and prevents cracking. The petroleum jelly creates a barrier that blocks sunlight and keeps your interior from fading and deteriorating over time. What they don't tell you is that this same method works on your rubber door seals, keeping them flexible and preventing leaks. It works on your steering wheel, gear shifter, and even exterior rubber trim. One product, dozens of uses. Hack number 13, magic eraser for car scuffs. You've got black scuff marks all over your interior. They're on the door panels, center console, and seats. Maybe it's from shoes, bags being tossed around, or just everyday wear and tear. These marks make your car look trashed, and nothing you've tried seems to remove them. Scrubbing with regular cleaner just smears them around. But here's what most drivers miss. Grab a magic eraser, the kind you use for cleaning walls at home. Dampen it slightly with water and gently rub it over those scuff marks. Watch them disappear completely. The micro-abrasive foam lifts the marks right off without damaging the underlying surface. It works on plastic, vinyl, leather, and even painted surfaces. A pack of magic erasers costs about $5 and can clean your entire car multiple times. This trick is especially clutch for removing stubborn marks that regular cleaners can't touch. Shoe scuffs, pen marks, mystery stains. The magic eraser handles them all. And here's the kicker. These erasers also work on exterior scuffs, door edge guards, bumper scratches, even those annoying black marks from other cars' tires in parking lots. What they don't tell you is that magic erasers work by physically removing a microscopic layer of the surface. Just use light pressure and test in an inconspicuous spot first. Hack number 12, headrest for window braking. You're trapped in your car after an accident. The doors won't open because of damage or pressure, and you need to escape through a window. You're panicking, trying to smash the glass with your fists or elbows, but tempered glass is stronger than you think. It won't break. Most drivers don't know this, but you've been sitting on an emergency escape tool this entire time. Pull your headrest completely out of the seat. Those two metal prongs that insert into the seat back aren't just for adjustment. They're designed to be emergency glass breakers. Jam one of the metal prongs into the corner of your window where the glass meets the door frame. Apply pressure and pry. The concentrated force will shatter the tempered glass instantly. This works because car windows are designed to break into small pieces rather than large, dangerous shards. The metal headrest prongs are strong enough and pointed enough to create the fracture point needed. And here's the kicker. This isn't some internet myth. This is actually how headrests are engineered in many modern vehicles. What they don't tell you is that this technique works best on side windows, not windshields. Windshields are laminated glass, but your side and rear windows are tempered glass that will break cleanly. Hack number 11. Fix squeaky belts with one spray. Your engine squeals every time you start your car. That high-pitched screeching noise is embarrassing and makes people think your car is falling apart. You're cringing every time you pull into a parking lot because everyone turns to look at the horrible sound. Mechanics tell you that you need a new serpentine belt, and they quote you $150 to $300 for parts and labor. But here's what they don't tell you first. Most squeaky belts aren't actually worn out. They're just dry, glazed, or slightly misaligned. Grab a can of belt dressing spray from any auto parts store. With the engine running, spray it directly onto the ribbed side of the belt. The spray lubricates the belt, cleans off any glazing, and stops the squeal instantly. One application can silence your belt for weeks or even months. The can costs about $6 and will last you years. No mechanic visit, no expensive belt replacement, just a simple spray and your engine is quiet again. And here's the kicker. This trick can help you diagnose whether your belt actually needs replacement. If the squeal comes back after a few days, your belt might genuinely be worn. But if the spray keeps it quiet for weeks, you just saved yourself from an unnecessary repair. What they don't tell you is that belt squeal can also be caused by worn pulleys or a failing alternator bearing. Hack number 10. Replace cabin air filter. Your AC smells musty every time you turn it on. The airflow seems weaker than it used to be, and you're getting dust and allergens blown directly in your face. Dealerships and quick lube shops charge $40 to $60 to replace your cabin air filter, making it sound like a specialized service that requires professional tools. But here's what most drivers miss. Replacing your cabin air filter is one of the easiest maintenance tasks you can do yourself, and it takes about 5 minutes with zero tools. Pop open your glove box and remove it completely by squeezing the sides inward. Behind it, you'll see the cabin air filter housing. Slide out the old filter, note which direction the arrows are pointing, and slide in the new one the same way. That's it. Filters cost $10 to $15 at any auto parts store, and you just saved yourself $30 to $45 in labor charges. Your air will smell fresh, your AC will blow stronger, and you'll breathe cleaner air every time you drive. And here's the kicker. Most people have never replaced their cabin air filter in years, sometimes never. Pull yours out and you might find leaves, dirt, dead bugs, and debris completely clogging it. No wonder your AC barely works. What they don't tell you is that a clogged filter forces your AC system to work harder, reducing fuel efficiency and putting extra strain on the blower motor. Hack number 9. Remove weight for fuel saving. Your gas mileage has been terrible lately. You're filling up more often than you used to, and it's killing your budget. You've tried driving slower and keeping your tires properly inflated, but nothing seems to make a significant difference. But here's what they don't tell you. Every 100 pounds of extra weight in your car reduces your fuel economy by about 1 to 2%. That might not sound like much, but it adds up fast. Clean out your trunk, your back seat, and your cargo area. Remove that bag of sports equipment you've been hauling around for months. Take out those cases of water, the tools you never use, the random junk that's accumulated. Suddenly, your engine doesn't have to work as hard to move all that mass, and your fuel economy improves immediately. People have seen their gas mileage increase by 2 to 3 miles per gallon just by removing 100 pounds of junk. Over a year, that's hundreds of dollars in fuel savings. And here's the kicker. Extra weight doesn't just hurt your fuel economy. It also increases wear on your brakes, suspension, and tires. What they don't tell you is that roof racks and cargo boxes are even worse. The added weight, plus the aerodynamic drag, can reduce your highway fuel economy by up to 25%. If you're not using that roof rack, take it off. Before we get to the really surprising hacks, do me a favor, hit that like button. We did a ton of research for this, and it actually helps us keep making car content like this. Done. Awesome. Let's talk about something seriously game-changing. Hack number 8. Mix Vaseline with toothpaste for headlights. Your headlights are beyond hazy. They're completely yellowed and oxidized, making your car look ancient and killing your nighttime visibility. Professional restoration services charge $100 or more, and those cheap kits at the store don't last more than a few months. But here's the hack that actually works long-term. Mix equal parts white toothpaste and petroleum jelly in a small bowl. Apply the mixture to your headlight lens with a cloth and scrub in circular motions for several minutes. The toothpaste acts as a mild abrasive that removes oxidation, while the Vaseline fills in scratches and creates a protective coating. Rinse it off with water and buff dry with a clean cloth. Your headlights will look crystal clear. The combination costs less than $5 total and works better than products 10 times the price. And here's the kicker. The Vaseline component creates a UV-resistant barrier that prevents future oxidation. Most headlight restoration methods clear up the lens but don't protect it, so the yellowing comes back within months. This method actually seals the plastic and keeps it clear for a year or more. What they don't tell you is that headlight oxidation isn't just cosmetic. Hazy headlights can reduce your light output by up to 80%, making night driving genuinely dangerous. Hack number 7. Coin in door handle theft prevention. Here's a scary one. Thieves have been using a simple coin to break into cars, and most drivers have no idea it's happening. They wedge a coin, usually a nickel or dime, into your door handle, jamming the locking mechanism. When your key fob tries to lock the door, it fails silently, but you don't notice because you're already walking away. The thief waits until you're gone, removes the coin, and walks right into your unlocked car. No broken windows, no alarms, just easy access to everything inside. It's a trick that's been spreading across parking lots nationwide, and it's completely preventable if you know what to look for. Before you leave your car, do a quick visual check of your door handles. If you see anything wedged in there, a coin, a piece of plastic, anything unusual, remove it immediately and manually check that your door's locked. Better yet, physically pull your door handle after locking to confirm it's actually secured. This 5-second habit could save you from a break-in and the nightmare of dealing with stolen valuables. And here's the kicker. This scam works because modern cars have become so convenient that we've stopped actually checking our locks. We press the button, hear the beep, and trust that everything's secure. But that trust is exactly what thieves count on. What they don't tell you is that thieves now use small plastic wedges or matchsticks that blend in even better. Don't be an easy target. Hack number 6. Use slime to clean AC vents. Your air conditioning vents are absolutely filthy. There's dust, dirt, and debris packed into every little crevice. No amount of wiping or vacuuming seems to reach it. Every time you turn on your AC, you're blasting that accumulated gunk straight into your face. Professional detailing would clean it, but you're not paying $150 for something this minor. But here's the genius hack. Grab some cleaning slime, the kind marketed for keyboards and electronics. It costs about $8. Press the slime into your AC vents and work it into all the little slots and openings. The slime's sticky texture pulls out dust, dirt, pet hair, and debris that's been building up for months or years. Pull it out and watch in disgust as all that gunk comes with it. The slime molds perfectly to every shape and reaches places your fingers and tools can't. One container can clean your entire car's vents multiple times. This trick is especially clutch for people with allergies. Clean vents mean clean air. And here's the kicker. The same slime works on your dashboard buttons, cup holders, door pockets, and anywhere else dust accumulates in hard-to-reach spots. What they don't tell you is that dirty AC vents can harbor mold and bacteria, especially in humid climates. A quick cleaning with slime eliminates those health hazards completely. Hack number 5. Grease car ignition lock with pencil. Your key is getting harder to insert into the ignition. It's sticking, grinding, and sometimes won't turn smoothly. You're worried the ignition cylinder is failing, and mechanics charge hundreds to replace it. You tried spraying WD-40 in there, but it just made a mess and didn't help much. But here's what they don't tell you. The problem isn't the lock mechanism, it's the lack of proper lubrication on your key. Take a regular number 2 pencil and rub the graphite from the pencil lead all over your key's teeth and grooves. Cover it completely with that dark grey graphite. Now insert and remove the key from the ignition several times. the graphite transfers into the lock cylinder, lubricating all the pins and tumblers. Suddenly, your key slides in smoothly and turns effortlessly. Graphite is the perfect lubricant for locks because it's dry. Unlike oils that attract dirt and gum up mechanisms, graphite stays clean and keeps working indefinitely. And here's the kicker. This same trick works on your door locks, trunk lock, and glove box. Any lock that's getting sticky can be fixed with pencil graphite in about 30 seconds. What they don't tell you is that using oil-based lubricants like WD-40 in locks is actually terrible long-term. The oil collects dust, turning into a sticky paste that makes the problem worse. A pencil costs 25 cents and can fix every lock in your car. Hack number 4, summertime steering wheel hack. It's the middle of summer and your steering wheel is so hot you can barely touch it. Your hands are burning and you're considering wearing gloves just to drive your own car. Most drivers just accept this as part of summer life. But here's the hack. Before you park, turn your steering wheel 180 degrees so the part you normally grip is facing down toward the floor. The sun beats down on the top of the wheel, but the part you actually touch stays shaded and significantly cooler. When you return to your car, the grip area is comfortable to hold immediately. No more burning your hands, no more waiting for the AC to cool everything down. And here's the kicker. This same principle works for your gear shifter if it gets hot. Shift into park with the shifter pulled all the way back so the top portion where you grip it is shaded under the dashboard. What they don't tell you is that repeated exposure to extreme heat degrades leather and vinyl steering wheels faster. By keeping the grip area out of direct sun, you're also extending the life of your steering wheel's material. Hack number 3, secret tow hook on trunk. You're stuck in mud, snow, or sand. Your car won't move. The wheels just spin uselessly. A good Samaritan stops to help and offers to pull you out with their truck. But there's a problem. Your car doesn't have an obvious place to attach a tow strap. Hooking it to your bumper could rip the bumper clean off. Most drivers don't know this, but your car came with a hidden tow hook. Look in your trunk under the floor where your spare tire lives. You'll find a metal hook, usually folded up or stored in a compartment. Now check your front or rear bumper. There's a small square or rectangular cover, often painted to match your car. Pop it off and you'll see threaded holes behind it. Screw in your tow hook. Tighten it by hand, and suddenly you have a factory-designed attachment point for towing. This hook is engineered to handle the stress of pulling your entire vehicle without causing damage. And here's the kicker. This isn't just for getting unstuck. If you're ever on the side of the highway and need to be towed, having this hook ready can save time and prevent tow truck operators from damaging your car. What they don't tell you is that many drivers go their entire lives without knowing this exists. The hook costs nothing extra because it came with your car. Hack number 2, hidden conversation mirrors. You're trying to keep an eye on your kids in the back seat while you're driving. Or maybe you're an Uber driver who needs to monitor passengers for safety. You're constantly turning around or adjusting your rearview mirror, taking your eyes off the road. It's distracting and dangerous. But here's what most drivers miss. Many cars have built-in conversation mirrors or baby mirrors hidden in the sun visors. Flip down your sun visor and check the back side. There's often a small mirror that's perfect for keeping an eye on the back seat without turning around. Some visors have extendable mirrors on swivel mounts that can be positioned to see exactly what you need. This feature is especially clutch for parents with rear-facing car seats. You can watch your baby without constantly cranking your neck around. It keeps your eyes forward and your hands on the wheel while still maintaining awareness of what's happening behind you. And here's the kicker. If your car doesn't have this built-in, you can buy clip-on baby mirrors for about $10. They attach to your existing visor or rear-view mirror and give you the same functionality. What they don't tell you is that these mirrors are positioned to avoid the blind spots created by your regular rear-view mirror. You'd be surprised by this next one. Hack number 1, reset your TPMS sensor. Your tire pressure warning light is on. That annoying yellow exclamation mark glowing on your dashboard. You've checked all your tires. The pressure is perfect, but the light won't go off. Dealerships and tire shops charge $50 to $75 just to reset the sensor, and they make it sound complicated. But here's what they don't tell you. You can reset your tire pressure monitoring system yourself in about 2 minutes without any tools. The exact process varies slightly by car make, but the general method is universal. Make sure all your tires are properly inflated to the recommended PSI shown on your door jamb. Start your car. Find the TPMS reset button, usually located under the steering wheel, in the glove box, or near the center console. Press and hold it until the tire pressure light blinks 3 times, then release. Drive your car for about 10 to 15 minutes at speeds above 30 miles per hour. The system recalibrates and the light turns off. That's it. You just saved yourself $50. And here's the kicker. Some newer cars don't even have a reset button. Instead, you access the reset function through the settings menu on your dashboard display. Navigate to the vehicle settings, find tire pressure monitoring, and select reset. The car does everything automatically. What they don't tell you is that TPMS sensors can also trigger false warnings from temperature changes. A 10-degree drop in temperature can reduce tire pressure enough to trigger the light, even though nothing is actually wrong. How many did you already know? Drop a comment below and let me know which one shocked you the most. If this video just saved you from expensive mechanic visits, or made you realize you can do DIY car hacks yourself, hit that subscribe button for more money saver content that gets straight to the point. Your wallet will thank you. Now, there are more tricks that mechanics hide from you, but allow you to save thousands quickly. Kindly click this video. Trust me, you'll be thankful for what you learn.